I'm Joanie Brosas, and make sure you follow Raze Chaos on YouTube.
And welcome back, everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel, and it is time for another single pop video. And when I was trying to decide which one I should show off for this very special week, because as anybody who's been watching my channel knows, I've already mentioned it before, this is the week of C2E2, and I am so excited about that. The C2E2 is the Chicago Comic Entertainment Expo, and it's the biggest convention in Chicago, or in Illinois, of the year, really. I mean, I know Wizard World has become something else, and that's going to be like a huge thing. I know they had a successful launch on that, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, yeah, well, I know they rebranded, they're a different thing now, but they kind of lost a little bit of that. They kind of took some hits, and C2E2 is still going strong. They've managed to go every year, and when I say every year, I mean they managed to. That was the last convention I went to before everything locked down, and then right as things were starting to open up again, they managed to push it all the way back to December instead of earlier in the year. So we still got consecutive years. And now they're trying to shift it back a little bit. So even though there was a C2E2 in December, this year it is in August. And I imagine next year it's going to be earlier in the year because they're going to kind of push it back again, trying to get it back to, earlier in the year where it used to be. But it's still up to speculation, and we're still watching to see what happens with that. So when I was trying to figure out what pop I should do for this one, I mean, you already know because it was the title of this video, but it had a lot to do with the sodas where I got Jay and Silent Bob. So I had to go ahead and grab I'd ordered the Kevin Smith exclusive from Amazon, and I'm going to unbox it for the first time. I've had it for a little while, but I've never taken it out of this little box, and I think it's appropriate because he is a big comic book guy. And yeah, we're gonna take this one out and have a look at it. I've got a Silent Bob pop that's Iron Bob from Jay and Silent Bob reboot, but I think that's the only other one that I have. I need a J and a regular Silent Bob. But this is the director's line. This is Kevin Smith, and it even says on his shirt, written and directed by Kevin Smith. Looks like Silent Bob because he pretty much is Silent Bob, except he never stops talking. And this is number 37 out of the Pop Directors line. And he's one of my favorite directors. He's somebody that's managed to make the same movie over and over and over for decades now, and I'm still not tired of it. Don't know how he does it. Very few people have managed to do that. Stallone's one of them. I mean, all the Rocky movies, all the Creed, same movie over and over and over again. God, you still want to sit down and watch every one of them. But yeah, this is great, and it is the Amazon exclusive. We're going to take this guy out and have a look at him. So let's open him up very slowly, very carefully. Get him open, and here we are. We've got him out. He is awesome looking. And he has a little bit of trouble standing, and he didn't come with a stand, which that always bothers me because they put so many characters out with stands that clearly don't need them, and then they have a pop like this that obviously needs one, and yeah, they don't do it. But we're going to take a closer look at him. And yes, t-shirt says written and directed by Kevin Smith. One hand in the pocket. He's got his jorts on. And his suit jacket. And I'm not quite sure if these are supposed to be high tops or not. But they're tennis shoes. But the hat on the backwards. He really did make... he really did fashion the Silent Bob character after himself. I think Jay and Silent Bob were actually supposed to be one person, but he wanted to put Jason Mewes in a film, but he knew he couldn't leave him there by himself, so he kind of put him there. So, yeah, I honestly feel like the Silent Bob's watching over Jay is very much the Kevin Smith watching over Jason Mewes, and the two have come a long way together, and they've even got another movie coming, and I'm just as excited about this one as I was for Mallrats, where I was like, oh my god, they're doing another one. But in all honesty, when I watched Mallrats, I didn't realize it was going to be a View Askew universe, and it wasn't until I was actually watching it, and all of a sudden there was Jay and Silent Bob were in the movie, and I was like, oh my god. And then the closer I watched, the more of the connections that I saw to Clerks. And by the time Chasing Amy was out, it was a full-on Jersey trilogy, and the View Askew universe has continued to roll on. And I, for one, have been there since the very beginning, and hopefully I'll be there when it ends. If this next movie's the last one, that's fine. If it's not, that's fine too. But yes, even though Kevin Smith has been an inspiration to me, it's always good to remember that life is full of odd moments, and you never know when you're going to be defined.